Hey everybody, you're here for another episode of Carpet Cleaning Guy's vlog. There's the Mytee ECO 14-inch Pro Light. Little chrome polish on it there, getting it ready for the day. And I'll be doing a living room, and it's kind of a living room dining room, but they converted the dining room into an office and a set of stairs. So I'll shoot through a little bit of pre-vacuuming. And as I pre-vacuum, I'm looking for specialty spots that I may need to get my spotter kit out and my drill, so I can use the soft tip brush and take care of any spots before I pre-spray. However, these carpets did not have any specialty spots that I could see. I did have quite a few divots from heavy furniture, which is normal. But I'm going to use the awesome end cap and do an encapsulation clean here. I'm going to use 6 ounces per gallon of water, so I'm using a 4-gallon container. I'll probably put about 3 gallons in there, and I'll put 18 ounces of the awesome end cap. I'm not going to boost it with anything. It's not needed at this job. And I'll pre-spray it with my work sprayer and just lay it down evenly. And then I'm going to bring in the 3M white scrubbing pad, and at which time I will put that underneath the Mytee and pre-agitate or pre-shampoo the entire carpet areas. And then after that, I'll switch over to an Ironman pad. And I think I used about 2 Ironman pads on just this living room, dining room. And you'll see, I'll show you the results on the pad. And he had vacuumed, he had cats. But boy, I got a lot of cat hair and debris up, so I'm glad that I bought the vacuum in. It is a commercial vacuum. It's a commercial sanitaire unit. It's a direct feed through the center motor, which is nice. I bought it, I think, on Amazon for $115 with the shakeout bag, but I come to hate the shakeout bag. I would shake it out and just breathe in all the debris and dead skin cells. It was nasty. I converted it over to a bag unit, and that contains everything nicely. So there you go. I'm getting ready to move on to the following step. There's quite a bit of soil, actually. It's hard to tell on this carpet, but it does have quite a bit of soil on it. And then I'm also doing a set of stairs here as well, right there. I'll do those at the end. I'm going to actually do this staircase by hand today, so I'll show you how that works. It's pretty awesome. By hand, I mean with the drill and the scrubbing brush and a microfiber mitt. And then I'll groom them with the brush. All right. I've pre-sprayed this side of the pad, so I'm going to flip it over, starting with a moist pad plus the pre-sprayed carpets. All right, let's go. I'll let this work, and then I'll catch up to you further along in the video. Okay, so everything is coming out nice
This
and
is just the shampoo step, and then I gotta come
looking
back
good.
over it with a
So
pad. But
I'm going to continue along this path with the Mytee, and then we will switch over to the Iron Man pad, which I'll show you here in just a moment.
you can
So
get those out
stay
if you absolutely,
tuned,
if you're
and
not putting something
we'll
back
finish
there with
cleaning
just
this
putting
one
ice
up.
cubes on
This
top.
is a
Let them
nylon
melt, and then as
carpet,
they
which
evaporate,
is good. It's actually a
draws
really
the,
tight
pile
weave
back
as well. So I'll show you when we get to the end of the job. You know, I could have groomed it with the Grande groomer, and it wouldn't have looked near as good as it looked when I'm done. And you'll see, I've talked about that triangle brush. I've re-employed that thing, put it back on the truck with a 8-foot extendable pole, and it's just amazing. And it reminds me, you know, when you steam clean a carpet, the carpets are a little damp. You know, a good truck mount will dry within about 3 to 6 hours, I guess. But if you, it's a little more damp than low moisture than this. This will be a little bit damp, but it'll dry in about 45 minutes to an hour and a half. But while it's still damp, when you use the triangle brush, you're laying the pattern in there, the triangle or diamonds, whatever you want to call it. And because the carpet's still damp, it shines. You know, it starts to dull out as it dries. It's still clean, but it's kind of I don't know what you want to call it. But as far as the aesthetics, you know, it makes it look really nice. And, you know, I've been using the Grande groomer again, and then it doesn't do anything near what the triangle brush does. So wait till you see. It'll come out fantastic. And if you're not using the triangle brush and you're doing low moisture, you definitely should employ one. It makes a difference. I mean, the customer was ecstatic when I was done. And I think in their mind, the final result with those triangles is what they're looking for. There you go. That's the scrubbing pad doing its work. They have a cat here, and the cats, they paw the carpets, and so there's a lot of loose fiber. You'll see that as well when I do groom it. But overall, I can see we've lifted all the soil out. There's the first section. We'll flip this pad over and use the back side. All right. And I want to show you, this is a 300 lumens flashlight. It's probably too bright so you can see. I wanted to show you where the shadow from the desk is. It's actually just as clean as the site that's in the sun, as well as over here. I've been carrying the flashlight with me because see how dark that looks? It looks like a dark pattern over there, but it's not. There's the dirty pads. If you want to get a good 300 lumen flashlight, this one was an Energizer. It's about 4 inches long. I got it at Home Depot. Be careful because the ones next to it said 300 lumens or 250 lumens. I'm not sure what the name brand were, but they were like $69. And I was like, my gosh. So when I saw the Energizer for 14 bucks on the shelf, voila. Here's the triangle brush. I've mentioned this. You get 2 brushes for, what is it, 20 bucks on Amazon. I bought this extendable pole at Home Depot in the paint section. So I could extend it out 8 foot if I want to do some major triangles. But look at that. It just makes the difference. You want to, you know, truck mount guys, come on. Look, see there? It's clean right there. But all the traffic on it and everything is making it look dark. And if you don't put those triangles in it and leave that shine, customers feel like you didn't do a good job. See what I mean? Boom. Did you use a truck mount on that, Polly? Oh, yeah. I don't need a truck mount. I'll clean that son of a bee with a toothbrush and get it every bit as clean. Remember that. It is not the equipment, it's the carpenter. And this carpenter will get the job done. You did see, I showed all that fiber that came out. Ugh. So here I'm going to show you how I'm doing the stairs today. Sometimes I use the Orbital, sometimes I use the drill, sometimes I bring the Auric Orbiter in. I've been doing the Auric Orbiter for the most part. But here I sprayed it with the awesome Encap. And I'm going to really dig and pre-agitate with this. This is a soft white brush made for upholstery.
Okay.
It's not going to do any damage, but I can get the bull nose, the sides. I'll come back with a microfiber mitt and I'll get the entire faceplate as well as absorb the suspended soils on the top and the nose, the bull nose. And there's a lot of wear on these, so you can see the pattern is kind of crushed down, and this is starting to pull that pattern up back to life somewhat. And this is the brush that I mentioned earlier, I think, in a video about upholstery hacks. You can use this brush as well, and then I ordered a disc driver with the Velcro on it. There's the microfiber pad, $4 at Walmart in the automotive detailing section. And surprisingly, the last set of stairs I did, my wife was questioning the cleaning ability with the mitt, because I ordered a smoother mitt for furniture that I think I showed that in an earlier video. But anyway, she had questioned it on this. She said, "Don't you think you should use the Auric or the Orbital and just, use the pads, the Iron Man pads or the microfiber pads?" And I told her, I said, there's no difference. I'm manually labor. I'm doing this, and I'm probably rubbing it harder than what my equipment would do it. So I took the last one in the house, and we filled up a bucket with warm water and dropped the mitt in there. It had just done one set of stairs, and we let it sit for a bit and then wrung it out. And oh my gosh, the proof was in the pudding. And oh my gosh, if you watch Green Rhino, it's funny, he mentioned something about the proof in the pudding, and I commented on his video. But anyway, it's true, the proof is always in the pudding. A lot of guys will complain, and you get a lot of these know-it-all people that they've only done one method or only one way. I hated doing stairs. Come on, guys, if you're a truck mount guy, let's be honest. My back hurt. That damn hose was pulling me down the stairs. And then I'd have to take the 36-inch wand, spray, clean the surface, get the bull nose, flip it over, get the faceplate, dry the lip real good. I mean, I had to charge $75 for a set of stairs because I just hated doing them. And I do a lot of 3-story homes, so, I mean, it was just unbearable. And the Auric made things nice. The Auric does a really good job, too. But this method, I find sometimes when they're a little more traffic on them or a little more dingy looking, the drill is, it's just a superb scrubbing action. It gets deep in the fibers, and then I can do them by hand, and I can see anything that I might miss. And as I get down to the bottom here of the stairs, this stair, see this over here? You can't get that corner right there with the Auric Orbiter. Or the handheld orbiter, to be honest with you, without taking the pad off and just doing it. But here I'm already cleaning, so it's like, okay, no problem. I'll get around there. And if nothing flips up on the walls, and if it did flip on the wall boards, I just rub this mitt across it and it come out clean. So as long as, there's more than one way to skin a cat. As long as you get the results you're looking for, then that's what you want. All right. Let me take this stuff out. You saw I have my walk-off towel at the door. Always a good idea. I do have my house shoes, the white Crocs, if I need them. But here, my shoes, I wiped them real good, no problem. They're actually not Crocs. They're $9 knockoffs from Walmart. Okay, look at that. Let me get the camera to focus. I mean, come on. My truck mount fellas. Did I make that look easy? Absolutely. And trust me, for 24 years, You know, and when my boys worked with me, they refused to do stairs. They would wand the whole house, but when we got to the stairs, they would have me do the stairs. And of course, they would stand behind me and hold the hose so it wasn't pulling weight on me. That's before they made those straps. Okay, look at that. I mean, that's a Christmas miracle. Come on. I gotta sit on my hands to keep from clapping. Holy crap. Looks like I went over it with a truck mount, but I didn't. It's just that shine from the little bit of moisture being worked in two different directions. So there it is, awesome end cap from the Encapstore. Gotta love that product. It's killing the game. I've been using Green Dragon for quite a long time, but boy, I tell you, this stuff, it works great. You do want to add the hot water to your sprayer first, and then add your awesome end cap, or you'll foam up and you won't be able to get the right dilution. So there you have it. Another job in the books. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend and a great Memorial Day. God bless our veterans and those that went before us so that we have the freedom we have today. And I look forward to seeing you in my next episode.